So in this video, we're going to take a look at Comet, which is the new Agentic AI browser from Perplexity. Now, it's currently still installing, and it's only available for people who have got the invite to install it. It's a select number of people who are able to use it, but I'll give you some idea of what it's like actually using it and what the experience is like. Now, in a previous video, we spoke about how Perplexity wanted to buy Chrome, which is the Google browser. But apparently there has been a decision now from the courts in the United States that they are going to not ask Google to get rid of Chrome. They were considering that because Google had been found to be a monopoly and was abusing its power. So here we are, and there it is. Let's launch it. Okay, so here we are, we're inside, and I've read the terms of service and the privacy policy. Let's see what happens when we get started. Oh, so I can bring in my browser history, settings, bookmarks, and passwords. Okay. I can do it later, because I think it might slow down the browser. I think if they base this on... Now I can do this immediately, or I can do it later, and there are some import options, so we can import browsing history, favorites, extensions. Wow. So I suspect with the extensions, this is probably a Chrome-based browser, I imagine. And I imagine as long as you've got extensions that are compatible with Chrome, then this would actually potentially just import those. However, I've been trying a browser called Vivaldi recently, which is not included in the list that's available there. Maybe it's a very small browser, it's more maybe European. But Microsoft Edge, there's a whole bunch of options that are available. So you've got Microsoft, you've got Chrome, you've got Firefox. All of those are available for imports. Now I just have this real nightmare scenario where I import all my bookmarks and everything just slows down to a crawl. So what we'll do it later, and I'll just set up a profile. Now we can actually change the theme for the Comet browser. So we can go with light dark. Let's try dark for the time being, and try it fully risk-free, so make it the default browser. Add Comet to your taskbar. That sounds cool. Open Comet on startup. Be ready to go. Launch Comet automatically when your computer starts. That might be a good idea. I find Firefox just takes a lot of time to load up. Let's help us improve the product. For the time being, that might slow things down. I don't think I want it to be default until I've actually imported stuff, so we can start it now and see how it looks. So I've got to log in, and Windows is just giving me a whole bunch of nods and hints, so it's just asking me to pin it to the taskbar. Okay, so let's just log in. So the first task I've given it is to try to give me a really good plan a scenic walk around Paris. And then it did that, gave me the instructions for the scenic walk. And then I said to it, can you show me the route on the map? And as you can see, it's actually doing it. It's actually showing this kind of scenic walk. Pretty interesting. And it's pretty fast as well. Now you can see the different locations that the map, the route is gonna take us to. So we've got the Eiffel Tower, we've got Jardin de Luxembourg, we've got Place de la Concorde, and you can see the places marked here as well. And it's going away, it's continuing. Now, to get this service, you have to be on the Pro. I think you have to be on the Pro version. That might change in future, but right now you do have to be on the Pro version of Perplexity or higher, and you also have to join a waiting list. So this video is literally being made just after I got the invitation to come onto the Comet browser to download it and to start using it. You can see it's still going. Use caution. Walking directions may not always reflect real world conditions. Of course, that's important because things can change between the time the map is produced and the time that you actually use it. And that happens all the time, obviously, with any kind of any sort of automated planning system. Sometimes, most of the time it's a hit, but sometimes you do find yourself having to make last minute changes to the itinerary. So there it is. It didn't take long at all. It took maybe a little bit more time than you actually saw it during the process, because I did pause a couple of times. But this is the route that it gave me. So it's giving me a route for a 1 hour, 29-minute walk. I didn't say how long the walk should be, but it's chosen a 1 hour. It wants me to do a bit of exercise. I can walk longer than that. I can do 2 hours. Walk southeast towards Avenue Gustave Eiffel, and then, whoa, you can really, oh my God. This is pretty amazing. This is pretty good. And this is what they're calling Agentic AI. This is AI that actually acts as an agent for you. It goes online and does a whole bunch of stuff that you could do yourself. I mean, you could do yourself. You could buy a book, read a book, or you can just show up in Paris and start walking. Is there any really nice place to eat along the way where we can find fine, authentic French food? Okay, I hope you can hear this. Is there any really nice place to stop and eat along the way? Maybe something authentically French. There we are. And we'll send that and see what it does. Okay, so it's following the route and it keeps prompting me to make Comet my default browser. So it's following the route and it's finding different restaurants. This is the first time I've used it, and it's it's pretty straightforward to use. Okay, I think it's done. I think it's actually just identified a bunch of places. Here are some highly recommended authentically French places ranging from classic bistros to iconic brasseries ideal for stopping along your scenic walk in Paris. Near the Louvre and near the Louvre, Angelina's Rue de Rivoli, legendary for its rich hot chocolate and elegant pastries, but also offers classic French lunches located steps from the garden, perfect for a stylish and delicious break. Let's look at the guide. Okay. So it's used this, so we can just click here and just see this web page here. It would be nice if there was some sort of date on this web page here, so we can see just how recent the information is, because sometimes you find some websites are just completely out of date. And those are the two things that I really care about, is how recent is the information and is the website any good. But you can see it's given us quite a range of different options where we can get more information. So you can already start thinking about using these links as ways to get into finding out more information. And I think I did see a date there, something like 2021 or something like that, which I guess is fairly recent. But that is how we basically use it to plan a very simple itinerary in Paris. So you've got a kind of a home page here, and to really just get into it, you go to try assistant in action. And this assistant seems to be one of the things that really benefits you from using this particular from using this particular app. It's the assistance, which is not available obviously inside of Firefox or Chrome. And when you do it, it just goes somewhere random and just starts doing something random. Now I've already got it to do something. Let's shut this down. I've already got to do something interesting, which is to take control over browser and win Wordle for me. So it's trying to win Wordle. If you're interested in that sort of thing, this might be, I don't know, something that you could do. But you can kind of see the potential for that. And I'm going to stop the demonstration there. This will just go up as the video. I'm not going to be editing this too much. Just wanted you to see what it's like using the new app, the new browser. And like I say, if you want this, you have to sign up for you have to be on the pro version at least of Perplexity, and you then have to go into some sort of wait list. So I was on the wait list for quite a while before I got the invitation. But hopefully now it will start being available for users as it gets rolled out. And it looks pretty fascinating. And so far using it, there haven't been too many issues. It's been fairly fast, fairly reliable.